Good morning. Good morning. Am I frozen? Oh dear.
Let's see. You're frozen on my screen too.
Can you
It
hear
was
me?
as soon as I can hear you fine. It was as soon as you
Okay.
went live there.
That is really weird. Okay. Um. Hmm. I don't know
Well,
why
hi
I'm frozen.
everybody.
Well, if you can hear my voice, thanks for being here, Scott. I appreciate you being here today, and hopefully my frozen self will come unfrozen. But I'm really
Right.
thrilled to have you here. I was on your channel a couple weeks ago and had such a wonderful time. And we were on earlier as well. We were on. I'm
Right.
going to just. I'm going to turn that off for now. That's just easier. Okay.
No
We were
problem.
on when you were first beginning to do your show, and
Right.
I absolutely and adore working with you. So I'm glad you're back. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you. Same to you.
All
Oh, she's
right.
gone. There we are.
Nope, I'm here. I'm trying to get back and see if I can get back on the screen with a. No, I'm still frozen.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a black screen now. Yeah.
So my apologies to everybody. At least you can hear me this morning. I don't know why my camera's acting up, but it's technology. So there we go.
Right.
I may need to reboot my modem. Okay. All right. I'm not going to do that right now. Everybody knows what I look like, so I hope that doesn't upset anybody that they can't see me right now. Scott, are you okay with it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Can
Thank you.
everybody see me and everything's okay on this side?
Yeah,
Just want to
please
make
let us
sure
know
I'm not
that.
frozen too.
Yeah. Make sure if you please let us know if you can see Scott. Um, and for those of you who just came in, my screen's frozen, so Jackie says you're all set. Okay.
Yes,
Thanks, Jackie.
Viviani.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you guys. And hello, Viviani and Wendy and Maruta and Jackie, of course. Hi, Ann Simpson and Cindy and Arlene Forney, Richie, Teresa, TAK, Lottie, Pierrette. Wow. We have a great group of people here today. Thank you for being here.
Yes, we
Aquila.
do.
Yeah, very good. I was telling Scott about the new simulcasting, and so we decided not to do it today, but we'll do it another time and see how it
Yeah,
goes. But in the meantime, here we are. Yeah.
we were gonna try it, but I don't know how to do it on my phone or if that's even possible. So, and I only go live on my phone so far. If I could figure out how to do that on my computer, maybe we can do that and it would work. That would be
Yeah.
cool to do it simultaneously on both channels.
No, it really is nice because it does allow for more people to know we're online and we're doing a
Right.
show. So, anyway, my apologies to anybody that you who can't see me, but I am here. I just happen to have a frozen camera, so I'm going to have to reboot. Otherwise, everything is great. And Scott, what have you been up to? I think you've had several shows the last few days at least, haven't you? With some of the
Um,
guys from the across the pond or
some of the guys from where?
across the pond in the UK. Did you have?
Oh
Yeah,
yes, yes.
you have.
I have
Yeah.
quite a few friends that are over there, and I've got. Let's see. I had Kevin. I was on Kevin's channel, and Kevin Loving Vibrations is tomorrow. He's gonna be on my
Oh, good.
channel, and so yeah, this I've got quite a few. Gene, Sun Psychic Gene has been on, and quite a few other people. So it's been great. It keeps me busy, and that's what I need. So it's
Yeah,
awesome. I appreciate doing collabs with everybody.
I know. Everybody just loves your energy, Scott.
Thank
We,
you.
I was telling Scott when I was on his show 2 weeks ago, it was so wonderfully relaxing and enjoyable that when I was done, I kind of floated away from my chair. And I can't say that I feel that all the time. I do love collabing with people and, get along really well with everybody that I collab with. But it just really reinforced the idea that you and I kind of have that same calming energy, and really appreciate people who, you know, who can
That you
go along
vibe
with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So yes, I had a show yesterday with Susan Lynn that was really good. She's quite good at what she does, and I always enjoy working with her. And then Thursday, I had no show because my internet went out. So anyway, I got
Right.
to do
I
something
saw
about
that.
all these silly things that keep happening. But yeah, just so you know, hi Lisa Yeager, hi Miss Moonlight Musing, welcome to the show, and Beck, yeah, yeah, I'm just really
Emerald
glad to
Buddha.
see Emerald Buddha's here. She's wonderful. Maruda, I think I said hello to you, Maruda, but if
Buddha,
I didn't,
yes.
say it again. Yeah. Star Midnight, welcome, dear. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Uh, and thanks, Viviani. You and Jackie are moderators extraordinaire.
Yeah, the super mods.
The super mods, yep. And Sharon Sipe, I have to say. Sharon
Oh
Sipe is
yes,
also one of those
definitely.
super mods. Yes, she is.
Definitely she is.
That's right. So, what we're going to do some readings for you today. And gosh, I just realized that if I do readings, you're not going to be able to see what my cards look like. Oh, well. You'll just have to take my word for whatever I pull, that I'm not choosing something else. So anyway, I got
Hey,
your question, Felicity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good. So the only thing we don't do, I believe, with Scott is we don't do political. Is that right?
right.
Or we don't do political, and we don't really want to go with medical things,
No.
right?
Right.
No, no medical.
No, not a
Personal
doctor
would be,
yet.
yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
There's always
Never know.
time. There's always time, Scott. There's always time. um, and all right, I'm going to try it again. See if it's. Nope, now it's all just a black screen.
It's all
Okay.
black again, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Emerald Buddha, I got your question. Everybody gets a sun card from Allie. Oh, Richie, that's so nice. And thank you so much for commenting on my community board this morning. That's really nice.
Hi, Richie. I don't think I've met Richie yet.
You haven't met Richie. Oh, Richie's wonderful. He
A few names in here I haven't seen before.
that you haven't met with yet. Okay,
nice to meet you guys.
So yes, everybody, please in the information on this channel, please go to Scorpio Sun Scott. I believe that's the way that the channel is listed. Correct, Scott?
Scorpio Sun Tarot now. There's no Scott in there.
Scorpio Sun Tarot. Okay.
Right.
So, and the moderators will more than likely put in a link to Scott's channel. Scott is fabulous. He's calming. He's a great reader, and has beautiful energy. So, yeah,
Thank you.
Happy to have him. Thank you, dear. All right, I'm getting a few more questions. Sometimes you have to reboot your modem. All right, your new business, Beck. Pierrette, I got you. Star Midnight, I got you. All right, so we have 6 questions right now, and let's go for it. Let's go for it.
All right, sounds great.
So this is Hypnicity. I don't know for sure. Do you know? Have you seen Hypnicity before?
I have.
Yeah,
I have. Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good. And so her real name is Nalani, and she wonders if she should try to publish her grandma's book about the stagecoach inn. All right.
Interesting. Okay.
That is cool. That's very cool.
Just gonna get my pendulum out. I have to take off it's actually around my neck, so give me 1 second.
Sure thing. Oh, Hypnicity, I don't blame you. Take a break from politics. We all need to do that. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back here. I just wanted to get my pendulum out.
Okay. Huh? Yeah, I think I'd read her book if she had it published. I love things like that. Yes, every reader does have their niche. And yeah.
I got a definite yes. In fact, it's the circle was the yes, and now it's going in a perfect circle. It looks like to me, this pendulum. If I raise it up, you can see how it's going in a perfect circle, and it
Yeah.
actually is on my end at least. So that was the yes. So, and I think because you asked that question, we'll pull some cards for you, hypnoticity. But since you asked that question, I think that's coming from your guides, from your inner self, and so I definitely think that that is something you should try to do if you're so inclined to do so.
I love your
So,
pendulum, Scott. That's
thank you.
wonderful. It's beautiful. Goodness. Hypnicity, I can tell you that you can
Oops.
self-publish. You can check out Amazon self-publishing. You may be able to find a formatted way of doing this. You may have to do some keyboard typing in, but you could start that way and see, and then people could download it on Kindle, or if you
Hmm.
self-publish it, what you can do is have you can publish by book, if you understand what I mean. In other words, you don't have to have 700 copies somewhere. You can do it on demand. So I would check there. And Richie says, wow, does Scott have his pendulum around
Yes,
his neck as a necklace? That would be cool. And it would have all his energy on it. How true is that? That's
that's
great.
very true. It's very true.
Yeah. All right. So I pulled a Sufi card for you, Hypnicity, and it says to speak out, communicate, and solve the conflicts. So I'm taking that to be a definite yes. Speak out, let grandma speak out. Yeah, the story needs to be told. I think it will be very interesting for people to read. Okay, Scott,
Yep.
let me know when you're ready.
Okay, so I got the page. It's the page of buttons in this deck, but it's the page of pentacles, and
Ooh,
this is all about manifestation, right? So manifesting what you what you want to do with this book and get it published. I think it's just a matter of you doing that, and this is like the present card right now. So I think the spirit is telling you to go for it and to do it. And then for your advice card, you got the Queen of Wands and you got courage. So just have the courage to keep
ooh,
moving forward and to actually doing this, and find out what the steps are that you need to get that published, like Ali was saying. And
yeah.
yeah, it's also got fierce energy, and it says take charge on there as well. So take charge of the situation, and then the outcome is the sun, and you got happiness
Oh,
and
wow.
joy. And so this is going to bring you lots of happiness and joy once you've completed it. And I believe in the process of doing it as well, you're going to find a lot of joy. So that's what I got.
Mhm. Absolutely. And Anne is right. Books stay alive forever, unlike us. They leave a beautiful legacy. That's very true.
Yeah,
Very true. Yep.
yeah, that's
And
definitely true.
this particular book is the Stagecoach Inn is a place in Yellowstone that they built, and the hotel they built there. And so, yeah, that's awesome. Beautiful. Yep. Let us know when, and let me know, Hip, and once it gets published, I can plug it here. Let
Right.
people know it's there. Yeah, yeah. There you go. So Emerald Buddha, one of my favorite avatars because I'm Buddhist.
I love that one too.
Uh-huh. Right. Message from spirit guides today. Fabulous. Ooh. Hmm. I am going to pull out my deck for Buddha wisdom today for you.
Oh, I love that deck. It's very good.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, I have
so
that one
good.
right over there.
You have it? Oh,
I do.
it's gilded box. So gorgeous.
Maybe I don't. No, I don't. It's the
Oh,
Buddhism reading cards is what I have.
oh, okay.
That
Still
might be
nice.
different.
Still nice. Yeah.
Wisdom.
Okay. You can go if you're ready. That's fine.
Okay. So, Emerald, what I got for you is the sun wants to come out and play today with people. So you got the sun card. This is just from a different deck, and it came out as the first card. So that tells me to just bask in your joy and the things that you are grateful for right now. So just be gracious and be happy for where you're at right now, because you are where you're meant to be. And then you got the Knight of Wands right here. And the Knight of Wands is all about following your passion, your creativity, and just going for it, right? So we're getting a similar message, but at the end of this one, the future, we got for you the Lovers. So this is interesting to me, and it seems like maybe somebody new is coming in. That doesn't have to be romance. It can be partnership with someone with that you're going to do a project with, because you got this creativity card, or it could also be romance, or just a really good friend, that's there with you. But you can see they're looking eye to eye, and it's just it's a really pretty card. But I believe all these cards are very positive for you. So I think your spirit guides are telling you you're on the right path, actually, and just keep going. And you're going to bring some manifestation of some good things that are going to be happening for you. So that's what I got there.
So, speaking of writing books, Emerald, are you thinking about writing books? I pulled a card from an energy card that says "write" on it, WRITE, and that doesn't mean you have to publish it. Maybe it's a manual or something that you're going to do. I don't know, but it says to take flight with that. If, in other words, if you're thinking about it, it would be a really good idea for you to do. And it says the next card that comes with it says simplicity. So if you do write, do it in, I guess the best way to say it is layman's terms, so that anybody that's reading it would not feel that it was over their head, that if it was a manual for something, that it was accessible to the masses, so to speak. What they do say in the film industry, is that they make films to capture a fourth grade audience. And what I mean by that is they add in information and show symbols and things, and they almost overshow it, like we were all kind of dumb. And but I think that when it comes to simplicity in something that's read, it becomes even more important, because if you're reading it and you're trying to take in the information, you don't want to have to stop and figure out what it is before you jump into the next part of it. So anyway, sorry to long explanation here, but the Buddhist card I pulled was Skull Cap, and it says of the inner offering. So I believe you have some information to offer people, and that it comes from deep inside you, and that wisdom creates a flow of health and love. And I think that's particularly important in the field that you work in. So there you go, girl. Wow, I like that reading.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you, Cheryl Ward. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for the donation. All
very
right.
kind.
Yeah. And thank you, Viviani. This is Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot, and he has a fabulous channel. Please check him out. And here we go on with our next Lottie B. And I believe Lottie B is the UK. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
All right.
So is Jackie, one of the mods, is from the
I
UK,
know.
so have a few.
Hey, I think we ought to have a meetup in the UK.
I think we should too.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. It's so much to
Imagine
see and do.
so much to
Yeah.
do, like Glastonbury and go to London,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
want to do it all.
Yes. I know. Me too, Scott. Me too. Oh,
Hi, Linda
the
and
Tower.
Lauren. Welcome.
Oh, welcome to new people. And I'm sorry that my face is not available to see. I'm having trouble with my camera. So please trust what I read for you. I wouldn't tell you a lie. All right. So whenever you want to go.
All right. I'm going to pull a
Oh,
couple of
Miss
cards
Moonlight, that's
here.
funny. Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that. That's very true, Miss Moonlight. Yeah.
I teach research writing at the college level, and so I understand. I'm the one that would tell you to do that. Oh, Emerald Buddha, thank you, darling. Thank you for the donation. That's so
It's
nice
very
of you.
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lottie B, what I got for you? Any messages from your guides? Change is coming. All right, so we've got some
Mm.
change. It looks like it's carrying the horse here from one place to another. So to me, this looks like a big change is coming for you. It is a positive change, and to not resist the change, but to just learn and grow as you're going through the change. Because I do think it's going to be very positive for you. You got the Enlightenment card, and
Yeah.
so just this is your advice. So be enlightened and be in, whatever brings you close to source, meditation, whatever that is, that will help you to get to where you want to go in a new capacity, because I do see something new definitely coming in, and your outcome is delight. The cute little birdie. So you're going to have delight. This is very much like the sun card, joy,
Oh,
success, right? It's all right there. So yeah, I've got really good things for you too. So it looks like just stay in the moment, the power of now. Don't forget about that. And if you don't know about that, that's an Eckhart Tolle book, but it's also
mhm,
kind of a new kind of thing about staying right where you are and
mhm,
not worrying about the past, because it's already happened and you can't change it, right? And it's all
mhm,
about quietening the ego mind. And then what about the future, or you're worried about the future? Well, you don't know that that's going to happen, do you? So the
mhm.
best thing to do is stay in the moment. And I think that's what this enlightenment card is in the middle saying to you, is to stay in the now and just enjoy everything that is around you right now. So that's what I got for you.
What a beautiful explanation, Scott. Thank you. I just
Thank you, Alec.
absolutely love that. I love that. And I love Eckhart Tolle. We were talking about ETs the other day with Mother's Tarot, and
Right,
somebody mentioned that they thought that Eckhart Tolle was an like an alien because of his eyes. So next time when
right.
you see him, look at his eyes and tell me what you think. I don't know. I don't know what I think, but it's kind
One
of
of the
interesting.
most wisest individuals I have ever come across ever in my life.
Yep.
And he's just a
No.
very little petite old man. And then the words that come out of his, shouldn't have said old, the words that
It's all
come out of
right.
his mouth are so wise and so true. And I could just sit and
Uh-huh.
listen to him for days. So he's
I loved him.
incredible.
I loved listening to him. Yes, yes. Oh, you think he's a gnome
He's a
hypnocist? He
gnome,
kind of looks
could
like a
be.
gnome. I love listening to. He's passed now, but I also love listening to Wayne Dyer. He also
Right,
was to me one of the greatest. And but yeah, Eckhart Tolle's done very well. He's got a little bit of a German accent, which kind of throws some
right.
people off at first. But he's fabulous. He's got the great. He's great. Yeah. Yes, his voice is soothing. Okay, so what I have for you, Lottie, is the first card I get is Kindred. I wish I could show it to you. I'm sorry I can't. It says follow your heart on the card. So, yes, you're going to be asked to think about something that you need to follow. You'll be a kindred spirit of something or someone. And I love that. The next one is Wildflower. And as you know, wildflowers, now my voice is going to go. Oh goodness. As you know, wildflowers grow wild out in the beautiful nature, and being one of those is being a unique individual that can sustain and hold on to um, their ability to be beautiful, even though they're not tended to all the time. That's what a wildflower would be, because people, we don't water them, we don't give them, vigoro plant food or anything. So it's just that they're there for us, and they're just beautiful reminders. The next one is giving, and if I wish I could show it again, it's the sun card, and we've been
Oh,
seeing
wow.
that all morning. Yeah, it's a great big sun with two little birds, which I believe you had a bird on a card as well. But it says giving is so important. And then the last card I get is make sure that you are confident in yourself. It's hard sometimes for us to have confidence. We feel as though we are less than somebody else, or we try to measure ourselves up to others. We don't need to do that. We are all individuals. We are all people who have a gift to give. And so remain confident that your gift is there waiting for you. And yes, Beck, I love it. Wildflowers live by faith. Perfect.
Oh, wow.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Thanks, Jackie. Sip, sip. Yep.
Yeah, sip, sip.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thank you, Lottie. As you said, nice to meet you.
Yes. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your day. Beck has a new business idea and wonders about it, and would
Bet.
love a card for the week as well. So here we go, Beck. Yeah. Okay, Cindy. Lisa. Okay. Yes, you're right, Richie. You called it. You're right. You said Scott's going to give a sun to everybody today, and yes, that's what you said, and that's what's happening.
That's what's
Wow. You
happening, exactly.
see how fast you can manifest what it is? It's amazing. It's instantaneous when you believe. Honestly, it really is.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say questions are closed after Cindy. So if Viviani or Jackie, if you wouldn't mind putting that up, that would be awesome. Thank you.
New business idea. Is it okay if I go?
Oh, absolutely. Go. Yep.
Okay, so Beck, the first card I got for you is the Page of Swords, and this is all about this is about something new, and I believe this is your new business idea. So I was going to pull a separate card because you said and a card for the week. So this was going to be your weekly reading, but I actually think that this has to do with your business, and
Oh,
this is right now the present situation. So I think that going for it is the best thing that you can do right now, and just go for it, do what you can to get it started um, with your new business idea, and to find out again like what you need to manifest, what you need to bring in, and how to set it up. I don't know what kind of business it is, but then you've got the Five of Cups as the advice card. And all this means is that don't let things get you down if things don't go exactly the way you planned or at the timetable that you planned. Instead, just remember that um, source has it all planned out, right? And so if you're going for it, you're going to be able to this is just a minor little bump anyway, if it is anything at all. So I'm just thinking that it's telling you to stay positive. And then Richie, I got the Queen of Swords, but look, there's a huge sun. So on the head here of this person, and so we got another sun card. So this is your future, and it's the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is all about clarity and being psychic. So I believe you have some psychic ability that you can tap into, Beck, and that can help you with your new business idea, and also throughout the week, I believe. So that's what I got for you.
it's fabulous. I'm going to
No, it's
tell you.
awesome.
Yeah. Uh, if you do that, you let me know, because I absolutely love malas, and as a Buddhist, like to wear them and use them. So please let me know.
Oh,
I really would like to do that.
I don't know what those
Okay,
are, so that sounds interesting, though.
it's like a necklace, and it's got the
Right.
beads on it. There are 88 beads, and what you
Wow.
do, and there's usually like a little oh, what is it? Oh, uh, thing at the end that has like this looks like one of those um, oh God, Scott.
Like a
Anyway,
clip.
I use them if you're meditating or if you're praying. What you do is you start with the top, and you go around the mala beads until you get to the end. That's how long you should work the prayer or the meditation.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
I have seen those now that you explained
you
it.
have.
Thank you.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
Um, she's adding intentions and channeling while beating them. Oh, that's wonderful. So you're
Yep.
infusing them with, oh my goodness. I just love it. Okay, so my cards I pulled mostly, they're very colorful, but the words are the thing that I'm going to bring out: truth, will, attachment, and sacred contract. So what I pull out for this business. So you're doing your truth, and by doing it, you are using your will, and you're adding some kind of an attachment to it by putting in. Now that I know the intentions and channeling, but this is a sacred contract that you made before you came down here, that you wanted to do something that would help people in order to help them to empty their mind in order to find a way to get what they want. And I get for this week compassion. So be compassionate with yourself. It will take longer than you might want it to, but I think it's going to work itself out, because you have to do all the work right now. Yeah. So yes, frequency infused, as you are a light worker. Thank you for what you do. We appreciate all the light workers here. I just
That's awesome,
love it.
Vic.
Yeah. Yeah. It is almost like a pendant, Jackie. Yeah. Uh-huh. And we have our dear Pierrette as we heal each other. And she wonders, can spirit help you with a message? We will see what spirit message can bring through. Oh, I bet it does, Beck. It empties your mind. Yeah. Thank you, Mary. It is. It's like rosary beads. Thank
Yeah,
you, dear.
I was actually thinking that when it first popped into my head. I'm like, you like rosary beads?
Oh my God. The older you get, the harder it is to know the words to say. So thank you,
It's
Mary.
okay.
Thank you,
I'm
dear.
right there with you.
Love you too, Beth. Thank you, honey. All right.
So right now, is it okay if I go, Ollie?
Oh, you just go. Yes, at any time. Yeah.
Right. So, Pierrette, the first thing that I got is the flexibility card. And I'm thinking that the message is coming through in the beginning is to just be flexible with your time, your energy. Make sure you're doing self care as well. And just make sure there's a balance. It's kind of like what it reminds me of the Two of Pentacles. If you do know the tarot, I'm not sure if you do or not. But if you do, the Two of Pentacles is all about flexibility and balance. So that's what I'm getting from this card here. And it's interesting, there's a tiger in the background. Not sure what that has to do with flexibility, but maybe that's a message to you. And then you've got taking risk. It's got like a hawk on the top there flying by. So I think taking risk and just stepping out of your comfort zone. This is your advice card. So this is the advice that Spirit has for you, is to step out of your comfort zone and go for something new possibly. And then for the um, future card, you got community. So just remember that your community, it will stand behind you, whatever you do. And, that can be your family, it can be us, it can be, you know, your another thing, your friends outside of here, but make sure you're staying with people who are like-minded and that you have your best intentions at heart, and that get that they're on the same level that you are. And I decided to pull a tarot card just to actually put them all together. And I got the Knight of Matches, which is the Knight of Wands. So here he is again, making his second appearance. And on here it says energy, passion, and action and adventure. So it was right on top of the taking risk card. Okay, so take the risk.
What deck is that, Scott?
What's that?
What deck is that? What deck is that one?
Which one? The Oracle?
The Oracle. Yeah.
This is the Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. And I did put the words on there because I was going to trim it. But, I decided not to at the last minute. So, but, yes, it's taking risk and then just following through with action and your passion and your energy. And, I think you're in for a really good adventure that is going to be coming your way.
Awesome. Yep. So I know you can't see my cards, but I got the autumn card, and the colors in Scott's Oracle deck are on this card, the yellows and the oranges. And so I'm thinking Sacred Destiny. Yep. I'm thinking that maybe that's what it's trying to say as well. But these are fairy cards I have. It says, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. And so, I think that whatever it is you're working on is making its way to you. But by the time fall comes, that it will expand and grow. I have here, Pierrette, that the Sunshine Girl card, the Friendship card, and the Love card. You are the Sunshine Girl. You're always on your channel. You're always bringing us up and making us smile. And your friendship is so important to all of us here in this community. And you have the Love card at the end with your home, because you share your home with us by streaming from your home. I'm thinking that the fall is going to be really good for you, girl. Yeah. So enjoy. And thank you for the question, Pierrette.
That was beautiful. I loved how you had those same colors and they complemented each other.
I know.
So Hypnicity, I just pulled this out so you could see. It's a Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn, Linn. And you can get this off of Amazon. I don't think it's too much. I've had it for a couple of years. So
Excellent. Thanks, Scott. That's very good.
You're welcome.
Star Midnight, I have 2 questions here from you about selling your house or messages from guides. I'm going to tell you right now, we're not very good. Spirit isn't really good with timelines. So I think I'm going to skip on that one because it's really hard. I'm pretty sure you're going to sell it. It's just that I don't know when. So let's go and take the other question, which is a message from your guardian angels or guides. And maybe you'll get the other question answered as well. All right. You're welcome, Pierrette. You can go whenever you're ready, Scott.
All right. I'm still looking here, so if you feel free to as well, of course.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so here's your message, and I think it has to do with the other one, actually. I get spring. And it says your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So what is spring is April, May, June, right? Because it isn't summer until like the 1st of June. So maybe
Right.
here, and it says the next cards I get are creation, movement, and intentions. So here's a little silly thing to pass along. There is um, when I was trying to sell my house, I was told to put some sort of a saint, bury a saint in the front yard upside down. And I can't think of which one it is. I'm not Catholic. But if you do that, you're supposed to sell your house faster. So you could look it
Wow.
up, I guess, on Google. Anyway, I
Never
sold my
heard that.
house in 2 weeks. Yeah. And again, I'm not Catholic. So, yeah. But I like this message. So, yes, it looks like that's what I get anyway. So, there you go.
I think mine is more towards the question for the message from the guides. Not that
Yeah.
the other one wasn't, because Allie's was as well. But
Uh-huh.
this I don't think has to do with the home. Instead, it's telling you to be a free spirit. You got the Page of Wands, so that's like right
Ooh.
now. So just be that free spirit and love the person that you are, and nurture, take
Yeah.
care of yourself. And yeah, this is the free spirit card. And then for the advice, you got the Two of Swords, and this is just figuring things out on your own without getting stressed out about it. So just take the stress that you have and take the blindfold off and realize the stress is just a form of fear, and it's just an illusion anyway. And we don't know what's going to happen in the future, as I was saying earlier. But this card is also peace, because once you remove the blindfolds, it becomes peace because you've already made a decision no matter which way you go. The problem is getting stuck in making the decision. So instead of going back and forth, just make that decision, go forward, and be confident in it. And then for the future card, you got the Six of Pentacles. You got these elephant and these two giraffes there. And this is all about generosity and being generous to yourself and others. But make sure you're generous to yourself first. So just be free spirit, just flow, and don't let things, tangle you up too much in too many directions. Instead, just stay the course is what I would say. Stay the course.
Stay the
So that's what I
course.
got.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Be ready because things can change so fast. You just, yeah,
Yes.
we have to be open to that the possibility that might happen.
Right.
All right, so we'll see what our cards can tell us, Cheryl. I'm sorry that you lost your little brother, Greg. I bet you do miss him terribly. And 2020 was a
Right.
difficult year. So
Right.
we are not mediums per se, but we do pull cards, and I like to think the messages from the other side, if that's possible. So, hmm. Got some cards here. Hmm. Mhm. All right, so these are messages from the other side that I'm pulling right now. And I have here that your brother is wanting you to surrender to your full power. He says your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it, quote, small. Um, let's see what else he might have to say. Have you got some ideas about something that are being created right now in your mind? Oh, so it could be that he is trying to reach out to you to have you think about the expansion of what you believe in, and because I have ideas, creation, and soul expansion. So it could be he's saying, you can talk to me, I'm right beside you, you can hear me. If you want to talk back to you, you can ask for a signal. I can come in your dreams, whatever it is that you'd like. But you need to be able to not be afraid and to surrender yourself to your full power, because you have the strength. The woman is holding on to a spear and sitting on the back of a lion. And that's how your brother is making it clear that he thinks that whatever it is that you're doing is the right thing, and he's with you. So,
That's beautiful.
all right, Scott.
Yeah. So what I got for you, Cheryl, is I believe that he wants you to heal some of the things that were or are kind of holding you back. And just like, Allie was saying, surrender to your own power. This is doing that as well, because in order to surrender to our power, we must heal, and we must sit with ourselves and, kind of the shadow work type of thing is what I'm feeling is something that would, I think, be very good for you at this time, because the shadow work is going to do nothing but help you to learn and grow, and then to do things differently next time. So I think he's saying that you need to heal, and possibly heal from his loss too, because he is in a much, much better place, and he wants you to release the emotional weight that you have on you. So don't, just stay strong with your emotions, and try to strive for equanimity, I think is what I'm hearing, in what you're doing.
Nice.
And then manifesting the future. This is in the future position. So manifest your future is what he's saying. And he wants you to just realize that even though he's gone, you can do so many great things while you're still here. So he wants you to manifest your dreams and just follow your life purpose. And if you don't know what that is, find out. The source will be able to tell you. Ask the angels to show that to you. Okay, so that's what I got for you. Thank you, Cheryl. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Allie.
That's a beautiful, oh my goodness, I love that. I can resonate with some of what you've said myself, so thank you, Scott. Sometimes sometimes we hear a reading, and it's not meant for us, but it is meant for us. It's like somebody else asked the question, but you can feel the answer was meant for you to get to. So that's beautiful.
Right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. These messages can be from several people, so
yeah, that's
if it resonates with you, it's probably for you as well.
Take it for yourself, yeah. So, Leah Makia, you feel the call to be a teacher, a spiritual metaphysical teacher? Wow, I love that. So let me tell you that's how I started. I learned everything I could about everything, as much as I could about everything. Obviously you never can learn everything about everything, but everything that interested me tended to take me in a different direction that I would check out, and then I would go to another direction. And so I did this for many, many years. And I think that I didn't trust myself to be a spiritual teacher until probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And then I felt like, well, what am I doing with all this information? I'm not doing anything with it. But there is a resonance that you can feel. Like for me, it was about a story. I like to talk about story. I like to talk about and the oracle cards. They really speak to me. Some people are the tarot cards. Some people are psychics or mediums, or they want to know about the Akashic records and things like that. So we'll pull some cards and see if we can come up with something for you here.
Well, Allie, just as you were saying that, I had already pulled my 3 cards for you, Leah, and I'm thinking when Allie said tarot, I looked down at the Magician card, which was the first card that you got, and the Magician card has the ability to do what? It has all 4 of the minor arcana at his disposal. That's tarot. So if you love tarot, and if that's something that you feel that you could learn, or maybe it's not your thing, but I'm just saying, I'm seeing tarot in this one. And then, because it's all 4 suits, so it just makes sense to me. And it says Master of Skill as well. So if you think that
Wow.
tarot cards is something you're interested in, I think that you should pursue that. Your advice was the 10 of Needles, so knowing that a bad situation is about to come and end, because it's about finality and just something that inevitably is going to end, because the 10 wraps around to the ace, and this is the swords. So the ace of swords is
Mhm.
all about clarity. So having
Mhm.
clarity in
Wow.
what you want to do, and then in the future, you got the 7 of Pentacles. In this card, 7 of Buttons. And this one is all about perseverance, and rewards. So you will get rewards for what you are doing. And I think this could be a new career for you, if you seriously, you know, um, want it to be. And it might not be tarot, it might be oracle, something else. But that's just what I'm pulling out and
Right.
what's coming to my mind right now. So yeah.
It's awesome. And I think that you only really know once you've dipped your toes into a few of these ideas to see which one really resonates and pick and choose. The first card I pulled was magic. And I don't think that it's means that you're going to cast spells or any of that kind of thing with regular magic. But what you're doing when you're allowing the magic to happen is you are dipping your toes into couple of things. Maybe take a class, or maybe just read a couple of books, or whatever it is. Yep, and there's Scott's card. Yep,
The
the magician
Magician.
and magic. Yep, are both the same thing, really, because the magician is the one that does the magic. So, the next one I got is release, and I think it's release your concern about what it is that it has to be. It doesn't have to be anything, but it can be something that let it go like you would a balloon. Let it go and see where it takes you. The next one is an explorer, and that's what you'd be doing. You're exploring your magic. So beautiful. And the last card I got was unity. And so I believe that once you pull together all of the ideas that interest you, that you will be able to unify them and bring them to the table. Because that's really how we learn how to grow and take our multiple talents, let's say, and bring those all sort of together in order to make the magic that we want to make. Yeah. There you go. Mary's asking, Leah, are you planning on doing something on YouTube? There you go. And if you are, please know that this is the most supportive community that you could ever find. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks, Scott. Next one I have is Cindy Sadler. Oh, I love that little picture. Oh, it's a Dutch girl, I think. That's cute. All right, let's see what I got for you, Cindy. If you're ready, Scott, you can go.
Well, Cindy, I just pulled one card for you, since that's what you asked for, and I pulled Solitude. So this is a 4 of swords type of card, but it's much more comfortable. It's much more going into peaceful nature, and you can even do that. You can have nature in your own house. By having incense
Mm-hmm.
burning, or by having crystals. We can be in touch with the earth no matter where we're at. Or it could be going outside and doing something like sailing in a boat. Like this person is
Mm-hmm.
doing. But solitude, being by yourself and quietening your mind and being able to just listen to the power of magic that's within you. That magic is that Ali was talking about is lingering over. So you do have magic within you, and just in order to find that, sometimes we need to slow down. So I'm thinking slow down and find a peaceful place for you to go and meditate, and that's what I got for you.
Absolutely wonderful. And my apologies. She said that is a Finnish woman because she's from Finland. So thank you. The flag is Finnish.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Awesome.
All right. So Scott's card was solitude, and I pulled a number 8 card, which happens to just be ascension. So my feeling is that through the solitude that you have, it will enable you to bring up your vibration in order to ascend to a higher being, a higher purpose, a higher learning. And I love 8 because 8 is a transition. And so you're transitioning from 3D to 5D in all possibility. And a lot of that can take place if you spend some time in solitude or meditation. So, wow, I
Wow,
like it. Yeah,
that's
I like
awesome. That
I
really
know.
connected with the other reading.
It really did. It
Yeah.
really did. Thank you so much, Cindy. All right, so
Thank you,
we have
Cindy.
Lisa. Yeah. We got Lisa's question, and then we have another question, and we will be able to take it, Serena, but the questions are closed, and we're almost at an hour, so here we go. Thank you. In the meantime, thank you, everybody, for joining Scott and I this morning. I apologize. My camera didn't work. Thank you for understanding that. And also, Scott, you've done it again. I feel very peaceful. I don't feel rushed. I feel awesome. So.
Thanks for saying that. Same here. Same here. Enjoying myself.
Maybe you ought to be a hypnotist. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I have my moments, so just like everybody.
Oh, yes, Cindy, if you have maybe had so many aches and pains because you are ascending, they call it the ascension flu. And we've had a lot of that going on. And we've also had a lot of sunspot activity and solar flares. And it has been affecting us here. Yep.
Okay, so Lisa, the first thing I got is you're saying a message from Dad. Your dad is Gary, I'm presuming, and that's who I'm feeling the message is coming from. And the first card you got is opening to dreams and visions. So your dreams are very important to you, and I think he wants to connect in some messages to you through your dreams. So when you're waking up in the morning, you can have a voice memo on your phone and just record a couple of things that you remember or write down in a dream journal. But I think dreams are very important for you. And he also wants you to heal with Mother Nature and just go in contact with the earth. As I was saying before, it could be crystals. You're going to be able to connect with him through those things, okay, through things that are grounding. And he said you need to offer your gifts as well. You have a lot of gifts, and he wants you to be able to offer them to other people. So that's what I got for you.
That's awesome. The first card I pulled for you, Lisa, was one of the Buddhist cards, and it is, I can't even tell you what the name of this person is that's listed here, but he's the guardian at the temple gate. That's his position. And so the guardian at the temple gate says that you are to use your strengths to help someone that's struggling. And when I was doing the Wayne Dyer a short video that I did, one of the things he said about the purpose we have in our life here is to serve others. That is why we're here. We're here to love others and serve others. And so helping someone who's struggling can be just reaching out and sending them a virtual hug or saying you hope their day is better or whatever, and you do those things. So please know that whatever it is that you think you have to do above and beyond that is of your own making, because you do serve to help those that you see in need and reach out for them. The next one I get is movement, so I think you're moving into maybe whatever your gifts may be. even more so. And the last one I get is duality. And we all have lived in duality here in the third dimension, but we're moving into unity. So I think you are going to start integrating some of that duality into more unified and complete understanding of where you are supposed to be and how you're supposed to be doing whatever it is. But you already are. And so is everybody else in the chat. You're already doing what you came here to do. Now release that expectation and just know that it will all unfold if you allow it to flow and don't have an attachment to it. That's the most important thing. So
Awesome.
Thank you, Lisa.
Very nice.
And I have to remember that myself.
Yeah, me too.
We all have to be reminded of these things. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
The final question we have is from Serena Curran. And she is asking for a message from her brother John, who passed in August 1994. Thank you for being here, Serena, and waiting it out to see if we could do your question. I will remind everyone here again, we're only reading through cards. We're not doing any spiritual mediumship connection, but I really do believe the cards can still bring messages. So,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Hi, Mystic Traveler. Hi, Jans Free. Hi, Nivra. It's good to see everybody. Yeah.
Hi, Nivra.
That's okay. We're glad you showed up at the end anyway. We appreciate you.
Okay, so Serena, what I got right away is that he really wants you to work on your own power, like the solar plexus kind of is what I'm hearing. Like your personal power wants you to be, to realize how strong you are. The first card I got was generating dynamic confidence. You can see the confidence that's in this person. It has to do with fire wands, your passion, your creativity. So just know how strong you are, what a badass you are. Hope it's okay to say that. and know what kind of strong woman that you really are. And he's just telling me that he wants you to work on that confidence. And also, this one says questioning the darkest thoughts. So this would be shadow work. And basically, if you are thinking certain things and you're like, where did that come from? And it's making me feel a certain way in a low vibration, you can turn that around and say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit with that, right? And I'm going to question it. And I'm going to say, why am I feeling this way? And if you're feeling that way, then is it real? And if you realize that, hey, this is not real, this is not true, what somebody, called me 10, 15 years ago that I'm still, attached to, you release it and you change the energy into energy of love and forgiveness as much as possible. But I think that's what he's saying there. And in the, in the future card, you got meditating and reflecting. Okay, so just keep meditating and reflecting upon the things that you want to change, and the confidence that is already there within you. I'm feeling the strength card really strong right now, and that's the one, Serena, that has the lion that she's taming. Basically, the lady is taming that lion. That the lion is known by a lot of people, believe that the lion is herself, and she's taming herself to be gentle and kind because she knows that that is where her real power lies. So I think that that's what his message is to you today.
All right. Wow, beautiful.
Thank you.
So I pulled 3 cards from one deck, and they're mostly words and colors, and I got the same oranges and yellows again. They seem to be much like the sun cards we keep pulling out today, but it says on it vibrational, and the next card is rejuvenation. So you're going through a vibrational rejuvenation, he's saying, and you're doing a good job. He said that the next one I pulled is feline, and I'm thinking, oh, it's almost cat-like what you're doing. You know, the cat with the what is it, 9 lives? The cat has 9 lives. So it's like this vibration, this rejuvenation is something that happens to you quite often and brings you into a higher dimension and brings you into a higher vibration, because it is about your vibration. The most important card I think I pulled was very powerful. It is for me because it is my, if I had an avatar, it would be my avatar of not my picture, but what I believe in, and it's Green Tara. She is the Bodhisattva of compassion in action, and I love Green Tara. She says compassion with action yields results. So always remember to be compassionate with yourself. I'm sure you are with others. You have a beautiful countenance, just gorgeous picture of you here, Serena Kern. And so I think your vibration and your rejuvenation of it is bringing you even more compassion. And Green Tara and your brother John is saying you have that power on your side. So it's great. Yes. Oh, I love her. Yes, I do too. Yeah. So, any last words here from you, Scott?
No, just thank everybody for being here, and thank you, Allie, for having me. I appreciate it very much. And,
You're most
love to
welcome.
do it again. And yeah, just thanks for everybody for being here and supporting us as we do these readings. So
Absolutely. Thank you. And Jackie put up Scott's channel, which is Scorpio Sun Tarot. Please like and subscribe to his channel. He's fabulous, as you well can see. And yes, we'll be doing more shows together, very definitely, because I'm just enjoying his energy and vibration. So thank you to the moderators. Thank you to those who donated, made donations for us today. Thank you to all of you for being here. We've had a wonderful time with you today. And I'm sorry about my camera. Hopefully it'll be fixed next time. But thank you so much.
yeah.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good
Thank
weekend.
you.
Have a good one.